Welcome to Travel Dairy. I'm Sharjeel Shahid. Today we're standing beside a battered green Jeep, engine ticking in the cool valley morning, gravel underfoot and that fine dust that seems to get into everything. With me is Abdallah, who knows these routes well. We'll take you through one typical ride across the northern valleys, the sounds, the do's and don'ts, and a tiny checklist you can keep in your pocket.
Hi everyone, Abdallah here. Imagine a shout from the driver, a quick hand signal, and the Jeep sliding into gear. We'll keep this short and useful, safety, local courtesy, and a few hacks to make the ride smoother.
Hook. The Jeep coughs, a driver waves, kids watch from a terrace. You climb aboard, the bench creaks, and the valley opens out. That rattling, the smell of leather and diesel, the sudden gust of mountain air, it's part of the experience. But there are things most first-time travellers miss that make the difference between a memorable ride and an uncomfortable one. In the next 5 minutes, I'll give you clear, practical tips you can use on the very next Jeep.
Section 1. Setting the scene. Who runs these Jeeps and what to expect? Most valley Jeeps are owned and driven by local families or small operators who run fixed routes between villages and the nearest market or trailhead. The driver is usually the person who knows the road best. Trust them. Roads vary from wide gravel tracks to narrow ledges carved into a slope. Expect loud music sometimes, a driver who doubles as a storyteller, and other passengers with big bundles of wood or sacks of vegetables.
A quick tip from me, watch how locals load the vehicle. They know how weight shifts on corners. If a local offers you a seat or tells you to move a bag, follow their lead. It's not rudeness, it's experience.
Section 2. Safety basics. First, where to sit. If there are bench seats in the back, sit facing forward if possible. Side-facing benches are common. Brace your feet under the seat in front and keep a low centre of gravity. If you must ride with your knees bent and feet on the deck, lean in to turn slightly and keep both hands ready to hold a secure strap or rail. For luggage, place heavy bags low and centred, ideally on the floor or in the middle of the bench. Strap soft bags to fixed points if you can. Never cling to the rear bumper or hang off the sides.
Signalling the driver works with simple gestures. A hand on the roof means you're okay to keep going. A raised palm in front of you usually means slow down or stop. If something looks wrong, brake smoking, a dodgy sound from the gearbox, say so clearly and politely. The driver will appreciate the heads up if done respectfully.
Now, a strong safety reminder. Always follow the driver's instructions. These roads can be unpredictable, and the driver is the one with experience. Do not attempt stunts, do not distract the driver, and if a route looks unsafe, ask to stop and discuss alternatives. This is a guiding principle, not a suggestion.
Section 3. Local courtesy and practical hacks combined. First, greeting and tipping. A smile and a brief salam or local greeting goes a long way. Offer a fair fare, and if you're unsure what's right, ask other passengers or our host on the site checklist. A small tip for handling luggage. Offer to help gently. Don't rearrange someone else's load without asking. Before taking photos in small settlements, ask people if they're comfortable being photographed. Many are happy, but some prefer not to be filmed, and a quick question shows respect.
Practical hacks. For motion sickness, sit facing forward, look at the horizon, and avoid heavy, greasy meals right before the ride. Ginger candy or a mint works for many people. Keep a small water bottle and a dry bag for your phone. Dust is invasive in mountain jeeps. If you need to charge your phone, ask the driver politely. Many drivers will have a spare socket, but it's good manners to offer a small payment for electricity.
Another hack. Carry a lightweight buff or scarf to protect your face from dust, and a small slip cover or rain cover for your bag if the Jeep does get wet. Snap quick photos at the safest moments. Don't lean out for a shot. Your best images are the ones you get while seated and steady. Quick checklist. 3 must-do actions before you board, and 1 question to ask the driver. Must-do 1. Check how luggage will be stored and where your bag will sit. Must-do 2. Secure water, medication and phone in an easy-reach place.
Must-do 3. Make sure you know the route and approximate drop-off points. Ask a local if you're not sure. 1 question to ask the driver. Any tricky spots on this route today? That gives you both a safety heads-up and the chance to learn local timing or customs.
A small but important extra: if you're travelling very early or late, check light conditions and battery for torches. And if the driver speaks in a language you don't know, agree on simple gestures in advance. Stop, slow, help, so you're all on the same page.
Before we finish, a safety note. These tips are general. Road conditions change with weather and season. For steep or technical routes, hire a driver with local experience or a guide. Never put yourself or others at risk for a photo or a shortcut. If you want a printable Jeep ride checklist, 3 must-dos, driver questions and a 1-page luggage layout, visit our show site at traveldiary.example. That's traveldiary.example. Download it, print it, tuck it into your pack. If you like this episode, please subscribe to Travel Diary so you don't miss a future tip from the valleys. Abdallah?
Subscribe, and if you've got a quick Jeep story or a tip that helped you, send it through the site. We'll read the best ones on air. Safe travels, and remember to be kind to drivers and fellow passengers.
Final scene. The Jeep shudders, our bags settle, a final wave to the village, and the vehicle kicks up dust as it climbs a ridge, shrinking into the blue. Until the next valley, this is Travel Diary. Subscribe and travel well.